Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming an anti-haul for April. I got my legal pad because I made notes. Holla! Oh my gosh, I couldn't film this video because I kept leaving my notepad at work because that's where I do all my great thinking. But here we are, April anti-haul. Who's ready? Let's go! Okay guys, first thing we're anti-hauling is the new Milk Makeup Melatonin Overnight Lip Mask for $22 and the Melatonin Overnight Serum Stick for $36. So I know most of you have already fallen hook, line, and sinker for the Laneige lip sleeping mask, so I don't really know that many people are going to be picking up this melatonin thing, but then I saw so many of you picking it up during the Sephora sale. I was definitely not convinced. Milk Makeup has been kind of hit or miss for me. I don't really love a lot of their products, to be honest. A lot of it doesn't call to me, and a lot of their stick stuff or their serum sticks or all their skincare stick situations really don't vibe with me. I tried to pick up their sticky primer. What is that? Milk primer, the Hydro Grip primer, and I didn't love it. So I've never really been big into Milk. I know a few of these YouTubers are definitely selling me on their bronzer stick, so I definitely had my eye on that during the Sephora sale, but I ultimately did end up passing on it. But yeah, did you guys pick up this new Milk skincare? I would be curious to know your thoughts. Let me know. The next thing I decided to pass on is this Cara Beauty Cannabis collection. So they came out with 3 palettes. I think my friend Millie from Bat to the Brow did pick these up. There is Purple Haze, Girl Scout, and Orange Pop, and they're $14.99. The thing with smaller indie brands at that price point gets me a little nervous because I always wonder, like, what's the quality going to be like for $14.99? Are the eyeshadows going to be pigmented, or are they just going to be, like, more, I don't want to be mean and say, like, private label feeling, but sometimes, you know, the private label feeling eyeshadows tend to be a little bit cheaper, so you see a little bit of a lower price point. So I'll have to look and see and talk to Millie and see if she ever did a review on them, but they look cute. I just wasn't that interested. Laura Mercier burst into the skincare world, or I don't know, I think she's always had skincare, but all of a sudden I saw this post with all this very bougie sounding skincare. So she came out with a Perfect Cream Multitasking Moisturizer for $65, a lip balm for $24, an eye cream for $58, an eye makeup remover for $25, rose oil for $65, foaming cleanser for $30, a face polish for $32, cleansing oil for $40, and a micellar water for $30. So I'm not a huge Laura Mercier fan. I feel like they're a little bit bougie, a little bit of a classic brand, and not really my vibe. So I'm not really in the market for any of this stuff, but if you guys are into that, let me know. Next, I'm going to be anti-hauling the ColourPop Mulan collection. So there was a beautiful palette, there's some glosses, some blushes, like a whole thing, and basically California went into lockdown over coronavirus, and I think most people that ordered this palette are still waiting for it, and I'm sure it'll ship out to them soon. I was never really into Disney growing up, so I think my husband's actually more into Disney than I am. So Mulan, we're excited to see the movie, but I think the movie ended up being postponed as well, so haven't seen the movie, not really that attached to it, so it's an easy pass for me. The next thing I'm anti-hauling is a Gucci Beauty all over face and top gloss or something. I don't know, I can't read my own handwriting. $33. Basically it's that new like glossy eyelid thing, but for your entire face. Gucci Beauty has definitely got me like intrigued because they have a beautiful lipstick collection with the most beautiful packaging. They also are coming out with a face powder that I'm like, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy the Gucci face powder, but I think about buying the Gucci face powder and it sounds fun, so we'll see. Becca's Ignite Liquid Light Highlighters. These are all over YouTube. A lot of people were picking them up during the Sephora sale. I was actually kind of shocked because I was like, don't we all already have all the liquid highlighters we need? Apparently not. Apparently I'm delusional and everybody needs more liquid highlighters, but I did see actually a lot of people saying really good things about this, so I'm hella curious. If I needed more highlighter, I would totally talk myself into this right now, but I bought so many highlighters. I just bought the Hourglass highlighting palette. Like, I need a highlighter like I need a hole in my head, so I'm going to stay away from these, but they actually do look really pretty, so excited for people that picked it up. Another highlighter I'm anti-hauling is the Natasha Denona Illuminating Cream Stick in 3 colors, $38. I saw a lot of people that ordered this during the Sephora sale got the wrong color, so I thought that was kind of a weird coincidence. Like, how did all of these people get the wrong shade of the stick? And then the people that did buy it and reviewed it said it was very, like, hard, so it wasn't easy to get the product going, and so I was like, I'm good, thank God I didn't buy that, so easy pass for me. MAC Selena round 2. I know there are so many Selena fans out there, so obviously if you're a fan, this is not meant to hurt anyone's feelings. I just personally wasn't feeling the color story. I didn't really grow up with Selena, so it's not my thing, but I was just not intrigued. There was a Volt that you could buy for $300. Oh my goodness. So very pricey, and then the lipsticks were $20, lip pencils for $19, retro matte lips for $23, highlighter for $36, lip glasses for $18.50, and the eyeshadow palettes were $35. So if you guys picked anything up from that collection, I would love to hear your thoughts. Personally, I try really hard not to get sucked into the MAC limited edition collections because, I don't know, I just have so many things. Like, I picked up the Mariah Carey highlighter from when they did their collab with Mariah Carey, and I, like, don't really like her that much. Like, she's cool and all, but, like, why did I feel the need to do that? And so I have it, like, untouched, and I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to ruin it, but, like, for what? Like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Tom Ford Summer Soleil 2020 collection lip blush. I think that was a lipstick type thing for $55. Face and Body Skin Illuminator for $70. Glow Tinted Moisturizer for $70 in 10 shades. And then they have the Ultra Shine Lip Color for $55 in 8 shades. So the thing about Tom Ford is I know there's a lot of bougie YouTube beauty gurus that buy a lot of Tom Ford stuff. And I've tried a few things from Tom Ford. I have the bronzer brush. I bought one of his bronzers, and I bought 2 of his eyeshadow quads back in the day. The brush was nice, but the price point, I don't know if I can justify that price. The bronzer was too light. I bought it because I hit like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or something. That was like my treat. And then I bought 2 of the quads when I was living large in one of the Sephora sales, maybe in 2018 or 2019. I can't quite remember. But his products really aren't for me. I prefer my eyeshadows to be like hella pigmented, hella glittery, and hella opaque. And these ones are very much like a wash of color. I can see like very sophisticated women being into the formula. Maybe I'm not sophisticated, I don't know, but I know what I like, and it's not Tom Ford, so very easy pass for me on all of that. And then I was talking shit about these, the Kaja highlighters and bronzers for $24. I did misspeak in my, I think it was a Will I Buy It video where I was like, why would you want a stupid stamp on your face? Well, it's just a stamp, but then you can like blend it out. I thought they were just stamps, like highlighter stamps, so you could have a star stamp on your face, which was kind of stupid of me when I look back at it. But anyway, they look pretty. I just feel like there's so many other glowy products out there that don't come in weird packaging. Also, I don't really know how I feel about the spongy, what is it called? What are the sponge things called? They're called something. There's a word for them. I can't remember, but it's like very much a Korean beauty trend. It's not my vibe. I definitely thought about picking one up during the Sephora sale, but I ended up passing, and I'm okay with it. Okay, next thing we're anti-hauling is the Clinique bronzer and highlighter for $32. They also came out with some Moisture Surge Pops for $19.50. The thing is, when it comes to these like hydrating lip balms, I know everybody likes the vibe, but they're so easy to pick up at the drugstore, ColourPop. There's so many affordable versions of this that you really don't need to spend almost $20 for a hydrating lip balm. This is coming from the girl that has 3 Pat McGrath lip balms, but trust me, if you're on a budget, you don't need to get sucked into something like this. As far as their bronzer and highlighter, they came out with 1 shade each, and I would just like to lodge a complaint at whatever authority that takes complaints on things like this. Like, Clinique, what the heck? Like, what are we supposed to do with 1 bronzer and 1 highlighter? Like, really? Do you not want people's money? Like, this... I don't have time. Next. Okay, so Becca came out with a highlighter. I feel like Becca hasn't done a powder highlighter in so long, and they are so known for their highlighters. This color is called Own Your Light, and it's beautiful. It's like a peachy duochrome shade. I know my friend Angie picked it up. I'm waiting to see it on her channel, so hopefully that'll be coming up soon. I thought about it, but it's too duochrome for me. I really just like very natural looking highlighters, so I chose to admire from a distance and think of the good old days where I had like every Becca highlighter, and now I'm kind of over it, so there's that. Okay, so ABH came out with a mini gloss set, and I love ABH's lip glosses, don't get me wrong, but these shades looked a little on the light side. Sometimes lighter colored glosses can look really kind of strange on my skin tone, so I prefer like nudie brown shades if I'm buying like lighter colors. Yeah, the pink ones just kind of tend to like crusty up over here, and then it looks a little suspicious, so easy pass on those for me, but they do look really good. And I've had a few ABH glosses and I really like them, so if you've been wondering about ABH lip gloss, they get a thumbs up from me. So, Wishful, which is Huda Beauty's skincare line, came out with two masks. I got coconut, I don't know, a hydration mask for $9 and a chin lift mask for $9. I can't believe I forgot about this chin lift mask during the Sephora sale, so I'm kind of kicking myself for not picking that up on sale and trying it out, because I mean, I'm kind of curious, like what does a chin lift do for me? Like, that will be very interesting to try out. So if you guys have tried it, let me know what your thoughts are. Is it worth the $9 splurge is what I would like to know. The next thing is the Pharmacy Daily Greens Hydrating Cream that they came out with. This is $38. I like the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleanser, so I definitely was interested in the Daily Greens moisturizer, but I ended up passing on it because I bought the First Aid Beauty like giant pot of their cream to hydrate my face, and I think that's all I needed, so easy pass on that for me. Wet n Wild launched this huge Fantasy Makers collection. They had pigments, glosses, highlighters, lipsticks, lashes, glitter, and all kinds of stuff. And they had to basically launch this in the middle of coronavirus, and I think it was a festival themed collection. And I'm pretty sure like every festival has been postponed or canceled for 2020, so it was a bummer, but I hear it's a Walmart exclusive, so if you're interested in trying a shit ton of Wet n Wild products, you should be able to find them at your Walmart. Okay, so I saw so many people hauling the Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner. This launched on the first day of the Sephora Rouge sale, I believe. And I did investigate Glow Recipe when I was in New York, and anytime I go to an actual Sephora that carries brands that I don't always get to see, I definitely check them out. I remember smelling the Glow Recipe Banana. They came out with some banana lotion, and I smelled that thing, and it smells so artificial. And even the Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist that everyone's nuts about, like, it's okay, but I don't know. I don't get the hype with Glow Recipe. Everyone was buying this toner, and I would think it was like $29 or something like that. So I don't know. It was an easy pass for me. The only toner I really like is the Laneige toner. It's a hydrating toner, so I really enjoyed that and didn't pick this one up, but yeah, I don't know. Do you guys like Glow Recipe? I feel like a lot of people do, and I'm like the oddball that's like, too much smell. Okay, the next thing is the Ulta exclusive ColourPop collection. They did 2 eyeshadow palettes called She's Got Solstice and All Things, I think is the other one. So there's like a purple one, and then there was like a neutral with like one olive green shade. That one like almost got me, but I was like determined because I am on a ColourPop low. Basically don't buy anything, but I give myself like a little allowance in case I break. So far I've only bought the Mint to Be palette, which is pretty freaking cool, but also I feel like I'm cheating because ColourPop has been closed for like the last 2 months, so I really haven't been that tempted. But it's been a blessing, I think, for the makeup community to get like a break. Like, this is what the world would be like without ColourPop. Like, are you thriving or are you like dying because you missed your ColourPop fix? Like, where are you at on the spectrum? For me, I'm thriving. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good not giving them my money every week because they launch something every week. I'm putting some hard work towards avoiding buying from them this year. So I thought it was cool though. Okay guys, so the next thing we're anti-hauling is the Glossier hand cream. Now, if you guys didn't know, my ass tried Glossier finally. So back in the day, I tried their Milky Jelly Cleanser and their Balm.coms. They didn't have, I don't think they had makeup when I first tried them. I thought the Milky Jelly Cleanser was hella overhyped, and so I was like, you know what, Glossier is not for me. It's for like that model off-duty makeup look, no makeup look. I'm not really into that. But as I've hit my booming 30s, I have changed my mind and I did decide to try the Glossier Cloud Paint. Now, I tried to be less savage and I only bought one shade, but I'm obsessed with the shade Dawn. Oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful, peachy, corally, hot coral orange blush ever. It's my favorite, so now I want everything from Glossier. But their hand cream for $18 I do not want. I'm not really into hand creams. Like, I know people are like nuts about hand cream collections, and you could probably find like YouTube videos where people go over like the best and worst hand creams. That's not my vibe, that's not my gig, so easy pass for me. Let's talk about the KVD Vegan Beauty Kitten Mini Eyeshadow Palette. I saw this on Sephora and I was like, hey, it was so weird. Like, what is that? The color combo? Like, who is wearing those eyeshadows together? Please let me know. I would like to meet them. I would like to congratulate them for making a decent eye look with the weirdest color combo I've ever seen. I feel like they literally took leftover eyeshadows from like palettes that were never put together, and they're like, here you go, last round, grab them while you can, all you Kat Von D lovers out there. So I don't know, I hope Kat Von D or KVD Vegan Beauty or whatever they're calling it gets a huge facelift and they go back to their gothic gorgeous roots and create some amazing new products. Now that they got rid of her, I feel like it's their time to shine. If they don't make the cut, I think it's time to get them out of Sephora and put someone else in there, because they've had a long run at trying to make that brand work. And I don't know. It's yet to be proven that that brand is gonna thrive, in my opinion. Okay guys, the last thing I'm gonna anti-haul for the month of April is the Glamlite Taco Palette, or the mini Taco Palette. It's $29, cutie little palette, but I feel like it's not different enough from the original Taco Palette to justify having a second Taco Palette, so it's an easy pass for me. You guys know I love the Glamlite formula. I love their little food themes. It doesn't really bother me. I know some people really get kind of annoyed or irked by the food theme packaging. Doesn't bother me at all. I love me some tacos, but it's an easy pass for me because I feel like I already have all those shades in my original Taco Palette from Glamlite. So that is everything for my anti-haul. I honestly had a bunch of other products I wanted to speak about in this video, but I felt like it was getting a little long, and it's like 6 o'clock and I'm ready to go get some food and hang out with my husband. So I'm gonna end this video. Let me know what you anti-hauled in the month of April, and I will catch you guys in my next video soon. Bye guys.